Hi, guys. Hang on, guys. I'll say hi to you in a second. Where are we? Why don't I see? I don't see me on my phone. Wow. It's a lot of light. I don't need. Hi, Kim. It's calmed down. Hi, Susan and Sassy. Hi, Flip Flop. If you looked at the titles, darling, I just upgraded to Windows 10, and I have a new webcam, and I don't need as much lighting as I needed before. Sure. But why am I not? So my main goal, guys, hi. The upgrade just finished a little while ago, and I wanted to do a late night when maybe not a lot of people would actually show up. So that when we do go live, like a real one, I'm not sitting here doing what I'm doing right now. Hi, Kat. Hi, Jack. Hi, Mia. Hi, Flies. Flies, I saw your comment. It wasn't you who did the recurring. I guess it was the other package. Because your package in the other got hi. Everybody, we're talking about the other channel. Hey, see. You got double pneumonia and an ear infection? Hi, Daisy May. Hi, New Orleans. Hi, Christina. Hi, Kitty. Oh, there I am. Okay. That's weird. It took a lot longer for it to come up. No Kitty. Okay. On my PC screen, I'm really, really bright. On my phone, it was the other stalker flies. Okay, how do I sound? I'm speaking in just my normal tone. Maybe a little lower in volume because Bob's already gone to lay down. Okay, but I do have finally your live chat on a second screen. Okay, on my phone it looks pretty bright. So I need to, okay, this would normally, if it were the middle of the day and we were doing a normal live, this would be about my volume. How is that? Hi, Karma. Yeah, Sweet D, it's super crisp, super sugar crisp. Okay, since some folks came in, Kat, it was you that. Kat, are you? Don't answer if you don't want to. Are you YouTube admirer? Or are we talking about the volume? Oh, it's the volume. I thought we were talking about the other thing. Okay. Okay. Volume is low, but you can hear me. Okay. Keeping in mind that I'm speaking in a little bit lower voice because my sweetheart's trying to sleep. Okay. All right, kids, help me with lighting. Since you're here, if you don't mind, just hanging out a little bit. Okay. All right. Now I'm out of focus. Okay, it came back. One thing that I did discover, my other camera that glitched out on us would tilt and pan. This one won't. But it works. It's going to work with less lighting, which is going to be a good advantage. Okay, so I don't know what you guys are looking at me on. You know, a phone, a desktop, a laptop, a tablet, a television, a tiny TV, or a great big one. So, all right. Oh, the other thing, before I move on with lighting, it not only does not tilt and pan, of course, manually, you know, but the angle is much, you're seeing a lot wider angle of the room, but that's okay. I mean, I don't have anything I wouldn't want you to see. See the new cat tree? There's a video on Furry Felines about it. It came today. It came, hi Mimi Jean. It came from, well, some of us call her Dynamite, and some of us call her Dazed and Confused. Some of us call her Blazed and Confused. Hi, True Crime with Don B. I don't think it's having trouble because of my background, but this is where I am, Don. It's my office. But thank you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Hi, Dre Dre. Okay. But the new cat tree arrived today, UPS, and the card or the receipt said, hi, Smashville. The receipt said from the Dynamite Twitch community. So, all right. Then we currently are taking care of 22 rescues. Yeah, 22. And on our other channel, that's new. I feel like I need to lean in, so maybe the mic is picking me up a little better. I told Bob what I was going to do, and that I would try to keep it down. I forgot what I was going to say. Because I glanced down at chat. See, that's what happens when I look at your chat. I lose my train of thought. It's not you guys, it's me. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Melody. But Lynn, we're cat rescuers, and our other channel, oh, that's what it was. And I say our other channel as opposed to my other channel, because it's actually my husband, Bob, and I are cat rescuers. Became that way inadvertently, but as time progressed, we, and the economy and different things the way they are, I'm on Social Security, and Bob still works full time, but on May 15th, 2021, my wonderful husband had 2 strokes and a mild heart attack, as I've often been heard to say, all pretty much at about the same time. So things change as we age. So we started the channel. I started the channel after talking about it with Bob back in October. And our goal is to reach the required watch hours, which is 1,000, and the required subs, which I believe is 1,000, in order to monetize that channel. Now, this channel will never, ever be monetized. Y'all know that. But hi, Teresa and Christina and Sleuth Mom. Okay, back to the lighting thing. I wore, for one thing, I wore red on purpose. Things have changed now in the digital age, but when I was on television in the analog age, you did not wear red, nor stripes, nor herringbone, because it would freak out the camera. But the red does not bleed in the digital age. Okay, so that's a good test on the color. So thank you, Cheryl. I try. Now, you know, my IT guy, hi, Kimberly. Sorry if I've missed anybody. My IT guy is really, really good to me. I mean, he's the kind of guy we stood on the porch and talked about other things for an hour after he came back, after Windows 10 was uploaded, so that he could go through and set a bunch of stuff for me and I didn't have to mess with it. Hi, Shorty, because he knows I get scared. So right now, what we have on is we have the ring light that was gifted to us by Shorty Small. Oh, the reason I call the other channel our channel is because it's mine and the boss, my husband Bob, it's our channel. But anyway, if you haven't checked it out, you know, you don't have to be a cat lover. You don't even actually have to watch it, but it would help us a lot if you would consider subbing, because that's what I need. And all of the proceeds from that channel, all of them will be used to benefit the cats, the rescues. So, all right, we've got the ring light going. We've got a ceiling light on and a desk lamp. So I'm going to kill the ring light first and see what happens. Okay, personally, even though it looked really bright here, I like it better with the ring light on because it reduces, not that you guys are here for a lighting lesson, but when you get old, hi sweet Melissa, hi Matthew, you like it like this, Gandhi. Okay, honey, thank you for the input. Oh, Dre Dre, the other, honey, is it Dre Dre or Deidre? I always worry them. Okay, Don likes it like this. The thing with lighting, when you get to be my age and you have as many wrinkles as I do, a lot, the lighting, the lumens of the lighting and the angle of the lighting reduce. Yeah, there's less blowout, Don. Okay. All right. What general consensus? How does this look with the ring light turned off? Of course, we're not going to know. I do my lives in the daytime, so this may be it's dirty. Okay. And Smashville likes it with the ring light. Wonder what it looks like again. Okay, that's no ceiling light. Oh, I forgot I do have a bit of a backlight. And of course, it's all incandescent lighting. I don't have any fluorescence. I'm just going to keep turning things off and then I'm going to turn things back on. That's the light from the computer, which makes me look older than I actually am. I don't mind looking 71. I have earned every single silver hair I have, and I have earned every single wrinkle I have. But I don't want to look older than I actually am, and I don't want to have to start wearing makeup. I'm not I'm not going to start putting makeup on. This is enough. Shorty, how do I don't know how to turn up the volume. Guys, this first time I've looked at Windows 10 and everything, not everything, but a lot of stuff. I mean, it just front. Okay. Not. Now here again, sweethearts, like I said, the thing with the lighting is actually a fruitless exercise other than, okay. Shorty small. Mm, Bob's in bed. How does a person do that? It's not, there's no volume control on the, okay, I'll work on that without you. I'll work on that. Hybrid, you want to be just like me when you grow up. Well, I don't know how old you are now, but I can tell you a lot. You know me, I got the gift gab. Your most important thing is your attitude. Yeah. Life is good. It's just that simple. And it's your life. Therefore, what you make of it is what it is. You can't control what others do, but you can work on controlling how you respond or react to it. And the more you do it, the easier it becomes, like any other habit. And there are great benefits to come out of that. One of them is, believe it or not, in this day and age, a pretty much stress-free life. Not because there's no stress to be had, but because I refuse to have it. I stress out over stuff like this. I'm really nervous right now. Oh, now Shorty thinks she can just boss me around and say, oh, no loud talking for you. Okay, so daytime lighting will be different because there's a window over here. You guys know that because we're usually here in the daytime. I can handle the wider angle because, like I said, I have nothing here I would not want you to see. Mimi Jean, you're going to be 57 tomorrow. Oh, I forgot we haven't used StreamYard in so long that I forget I can highlight. Okay, that's all the same. StreamYard hasn't changed at this point. Faraway eyes. When my IT guy first showed up and he put the flash drive, whenever he did what he was doing, my computer went, kind of. And he goes, Oh my gosh. I brought Windows 11. I have to go back. He said, and besides that, he says, not only can you not go from 7 to 11, I said, well, you can if you're shooting craps. You know me, I'm a smart aleck. But look, this guy can build computers, okay? He doesn't just come over and upgrade you. He can literally build like a computer that will blow your socks off. When you turn it on, like the wind comes out and blows your hair back. Like an old Memorex tape commercial on TV. Okay. And he said, Susan, there are things on Windows 11 that I can't find where they're hidden. Okay, K Crochet. Took me a second. Thank you. Thank you. So if my guy who can literally build a computer that'll blow your socks off and your hair back says there are things he can't find hidden on Windows 11, I'm like, well, I hope I don't have to go there before I'm dead, because this right here is scary enough for an old woman. Cheryl, I don't believe you. I mean, I believe you. I'm not calling you a liar. You don't even know how to turn a computer on. Trev, did you see my comment just a few minutes ago under your live? Where it says, I can't believe I missed this. Trev, I have my notification on. And I've been looking forward ever since you said that you were going live tonight. I even announced it on my live today. And I got all this happened on the same night, and by the time so I've watched your introduction, and I know that you are hi Judy Jennings. I'm so sorry if I'm missing anybody. I mean, this is just, it is what it is. Trying to get used to something new before we do a real live. Hi, Art for Light Forensic Artist. You explored Leslie Earhart's phrase, out of the norm. Is that right, Trev? Trev, you want to come up? And tell me what your live was about. Because what I was going to do, because I need to see, you guys remember, okay, before on Windows 7, if I would do a screen share with audio and video, buffer. So we got to find out. Okay. I also had to play audio through my external speakers. I don't know why. So I need to test screen sharing. And like I said, anybody that doesn't want to hang out, I totally get it. But y'all are welcome to hang, and thank you, Art for Life. Hang out and hi Annie, talk about chat with each other. I'm trying to figure some things out. Anyway, the reason I was like, Trev, you want to come up? without your permission, I was going to play like just the intro part of your live stream as a, okay. Because I want you to come up and talk a little bit about your life. And it will also help me see if I can remember how to do it. Okay. Trev, I'm going to see if I can remember how to Gmail. You know, my IT guy did explain to me that just for a little while, the way the light is doing, he said, you know, it's still, he said, you can go ahead and go live and live stream. I haven't sent it yet, Trev. Now, since I've emailed you before, you should just come up. Beverly, there you are. Okay, I just hit send, Trevor. Did I do it right? Shit, fire save matches. Hi, Carlos. I'm waiting to see Trevor pop up. If I did, I've only done that one. I've only done it once, and it was with Trevor. So, okay, there he is. Hang on. Are you there?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present Trevor Lee from YouTube channel Trev Time. If one of the mods would please drop a link for Trev's channel. Y'all, I'm so excited. Thanks, Trev, for popping up. That helped me test that. So I do remember now. Trev, tell us about your first live stream, please. A little bit.
Well, it went better than I thought it would. I was very nervous, but it went really well. After the first half, discussed Leslie Earhart's out of the norm comment from her early press conference.
How did you have good interaction with your chat?
Definitely, it was wonderful. The support and interaction was great. And for the second half, I pulled questions from the chat, had people come up on panel. Just
Oh man, and I missed the live. Way. Oh, thank you, Hybrid Pisces, for dropping the link for Trev Time. Now, I'm sure everybody in here knows who Trevor Lee is, but just in case you don't, or maybe you will watch this after it uploads, Trevor Lee is the young man who started the reward fund for Summer Moon Utah Wells. He has also been boots on the ground in searches. And he's a young man that I have a great deal of respect and admiration for. And he is now still the first guest we've ever had on here, but it's his second appearance. So, yeah, I noticed, Trev, in your, I thought you did really great. How much I was listening to before I did what we're doing here. I wanted to commend you on, you were excellent in opening. You know, you're just welcoming people in, and the way you were greeting your chat, you know, even though I wasn't in the live, just listening to you on the rewatch made me feel like that if I had been in your live chat, I would be glad I was there.
mm-hmm.
And it sounded like uh, you had a lot of people that we already know over there.
Yeah, we had a lot of familiar faces in there, which is always fun.
Yeah, yeah. Makes you feel a little bit, maybe a little more secure your first time out too, because you know you got that support. So, well, what now? What your second half? Then you had some folks up on panel. Who did you have up?
I just dropped the link, but Angel came up, Josh from the lab, Justin came up, Brooks from Crime Lines and Lies came up for a few minutes.
Oh, now Trev, we both mod for Angel.
Yeah.
You know, I have an ongoing, real fake YouTube channel war going on with Angel. And now I'm really worked up because she was on your panel before me. Now I have new fodder for battle.
There you go. I gave you some ammo. There you go.
I can be all jelly because she got to be on your panel before me. So when you had people come up on panel, um, you were talking about summer, right?
Yes, and we just had open discussion about the case,
Okay.
about really anything that.
So just tossing stuff around and kind of thinking out loud kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's how I kind of first saw it happening. Was the first half I was going to cover the content I wanted to talk about, and then just kind of have that open mind,
Is
open discussion.
that going to be is that your planned format for your content, or like first half doing, first half, second half, or
It worked really well, so I think so, because usually there will be something I really want to just kind of address, and while I interact with the chat, it will be more of like staying on that one topic, going through it all, kind of really deep dive into whatever it is, and then going into more like whatever the chat is bringing up, whatever people want to come up and talk about.
great idea. Yeah, and if you're comfortable with that already first time out, if the shoe fits, wear it.
Right.
So yeah, I man, I'm so disappointed in myself that I missed your first live. But I do have my own notification spell on, and I hope that my viewers, they're probably already all subbed anyway, but if they aren't, I wish they would consider it. Uh, Trev, is your channel focused on summer? Do you have plans for down the road? What do you envision for your channel?
For now, I would like to just cover Summer's case, since I'm just starting out, and that's obviously the case that means the most to me, and I know the most about, but I'm also most passionate about. So I would like to definitely cover that. And if something comes up, I'm not beyond the idea of talking about it. I don't want to,
Yeah.
bad things happen, and you don't want to. I don't want to be like, I would never cover something else. But for now, I want it to really be focused on Summer and keeping her name and her story out there, with as it, because it's going to start, as it already has. It tinkers down. I mean,
Yeah.
you still cover it, but you're one of few that really actually stay on Summer now. I mean, you talk about Angel, and I'm starting to now. Josh does, but a lot of people stop. So it's big for
Yeah.
me to keep on it as well.
I think your timing, whether it was serendipitous or planned, because you are such an observant young man, did you time it to do your first live, to go ahead with the channel and do your first live because you observed less focus on Summer's case, or did it just happen that right now's when you went live?
Well, for a little bit, I was kind of skeptical about going on YouTube. Just there's a lot to it, and I wasn't sure if it was something I'd be able to do. But once I saw her case kind of dying out, and more YouTube politics, I guess I would call it, in some, not with channels here, but some creators, like, became that way, and I was like, it really pulled away from Summer, and I was like, I think it's time that I get involved and make a channel, because then I can know that there will at least be that platform to always talk about summer, and there will be other ones. I know you're going to keep talking about other people, but
Oh,
I feel
absolutely.
comfortable knowing that when I make that platform, it'll always be there to talk about summer, because I can control what happens there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Um, are you planning on doing any like when your first video was a pre-recorded upload, right? It was like, "Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Trev," right?
Yeah.
Are you planning on doing any more of that nature, like where you have maybe a script and you're editing footage together with a short presentations, or are you just going to do live streams?
Um, I'm looking at pre-recorded videos. I think I'm gonna go with the live streams, because that content, because what I would put in a video for content, I can put in a live stream and incorporate it in with interacting with people.
Yeah,
So I would like to do that where I could still have that content like I would have in a pre-recorded video, but on the live have the content and then be able to have that interaction with people. And I always like to have that place where people can come and know that their opinions and voices will be heard about the case, because that means a lot to people too, instead of just watching a video afterwards,
yeah.
to be able to be there live and interact about the case. It keeps people engaged, and that's my most important factor.
I'm with you, and I are paddling in the same direction on that one, my friend. Um, I do a lot of pre-recorded uploads, like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. But then what I'll do is like my next live, that whatever I talked about, that'll kind of, it's almost like a setup in a way for sometimes for the upcoming live. But like you, it's the humans in this chat room right now who are still interested in summer. There are names in this chat room that were in chat rooms long before I ever had a channel, and I met them in those chat rooms talking about summer wells. And keeping them engaged and keeping Summer's name out there, that's the deal for me, Trev. I know you know that.
Absolutely, and I think the same way. I
Yeah, I
agree.
know you do. And that's why I'm proud to call you friend, although we don't actually know one another. But if you ever make your way up to Arkansas, I will send you my address.
Absolutely. Well, I consider you a friend as well, and I'm happy to know you.
Yeah, you too, Spitty. Well, listen, thank you for coming up and letting me test bringing up. Now I know I can do that. Is there anything else you'd like to share with the audience before I kick you out of here and do another test?
No, I think that's it. I'm just glad the way tonight went, and I'm glad to see people are still interested in keeping Summer's name out there. That's the most important part.
That's the most important part. That's right, sweetie. All right. Either kick yourself or I'm going to boot you and do another test.
All right, I'll hop off. You have a good night.
Thank you. Thank you for being my guinea pig. And you have a great night too. Guys, viewers, I love that kid. I just do. And I don't even feel any need to explain it. I just do. Okay. Too funny. Kick you off. I'm glad there was somebody here because, see, since Trevor had been on before, I already had his email, so I knew that it would autofill and I wouldn't have to look for his email address. Oh, so hi, Sammy Sparrow. Not giving up on summer, that's right. Hi, AC. There's Hybrid Pisces reminding us to sub up to Trev. Yeah, Kitty in the tree. But I think Don B may be right about, but there's nothing I can do about my busy background. I mean, my house is what it is. So I'm going to have to learn to be still. Are you kidding me? Who is that? That's Moon. Oh gosh, guys, I forgot I had my pajamas on. Golly, shit, fire safe matches. Well, there's an embarrassing moment for a clip channel. I totally forgot I'm sitting here in my pajamas. I don't even. Why am I? I'm whispering like if I lower my voice, Louis Stevenson over in the UK can't hear me. Yeah, I know, Vet Girl. New webcam and Windows 10. Okay, so that focus thing. Anyway, I have my fuzzy cupcake pajamas. It's like, does she not have any grown-up pajamas? Yes. All right, now quit. You like my pajamas, AC. By the way, for those of you, good night, lighting the way home for the Vantage. Thanks, honey, for coming over and help me test out this stuff. All right, let's see. What else do I need to test? Dukes, you like my PJs too? Okay. But it is a little embarrassing. Damn it, I'm out of focus. What's your mouth? I'm out of focus again. Focus. I can tell you right now, me and this webcam, I can't stay. Hi, gymnastics. Okay, sweet Melissa. Hi, Rosemary Time. All right. I need to see. Hi, John Davis, True Crime. If I can play audio and video now, like screen sharing. That was my battery on my second screen. Fine. I'll turn it. You're going to see my pajamas again. Close your eyes. Everybody turn your head. Don't anybody look till I tell you. And don't do this either. Did I fail to mention my new webcam has a special secret agent device in it where I can see every single one of you right now? Okay, that's a lie. Da, 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 da. All right, now. Y'all need to settle down. I've got work to do here. What time is it? Okay, I'm Central Time. It's 10:25 p.m. So I hope you don't have any kids in the room because I'm fixing to take a hit off my pipe of legal medicinal cannabis. I don't do that on my channel, but I'm not doing content. I'm running a test. It's late at night, but I don't like the idea of any teenagers or youngins seeing me smoking weed. But you got the same, Cheryl, you and I shop at the same, but this is legal. For use by qualified prescribed patients only. All right. I guess I could try to share from my own channel to see if we can screen share a video with audio, which we haven't really been able to do before on Windows 7. But see, I have to have my second screen to see. Because I can't see your chat. I don't know if you can still hear me. Oh, dang nabbit. Okay. How much battery have I got? I've got to have it long enough to see. All right, let me try real fast here. Need y'all to let me know in chat. Okay, I'm waiting to see over here in chat if you can see and hear what I'm sharing. Okay, Aunt B, you can see it, but could you hear it? Yes, Dre, yeah. Carrie's mother's name was Anna. Babies, can you or can you not hear? Oh, what this was. No volume. Okay. Okay, so do I need to mute myself? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? No sound from the video. Okay. Do I need to mute my mic? Okay, you can hear me, but you couldn't hear the video. Okay, let me try muting my mic and let's see what happens. Okay, I'm muting my mic and then I'm going to try to share audio video again. Still no sound from the video. I clicked the button that says audio share. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me. And I've done a lot of videos on this guy. Yeah, his preliminary here. He's coming up. Maybe I don't know. Oh, see, it's buffering. It still lags a little while. Was there any? Sleuth Mom, it's Wi-Fi. Or I'm looking at the wrong camera even. Okay, everything's frozen. Ah! Dang nabbit. I just kicked myself from my. I just kicked myself from my own live stream. Maybe I won't look for a volume control right now. How giddy. So, all right, before I got on, was there still Sleuth Mom? I need to be able to. Okay, so when I was playing that video, could you hear it? I mean, it all locked everything up. This upgrade was supposed to make that not happen. But I got to keep reminding myself, okay, my IT guy, he said, look, it's going to be putting things where they belong for a while. So you could have some lagging until everything, what I'm pointing at is the computer, whatever you call it, the thing that everything's in, that thing. He did say, yeah, that until everything goes where it's supposed to be in there, oh, guess what else I have? I have real AI. And I'm not kidding. It's you okay, it's put out by a university and civilians can have it legally, for real. You can have it. You can have it. And I haven't used it yet, except it really blew me away when he showed me how it works. You talk to it not through your voice but through your keyboard. It cannot do real time, but anything leading up to real time, for instance, and I made sure it wasn't plagiarism. The way he showed me how it works is he typed into my keyboard, write me a 5,000 word paper on Egypt. Enter. And it began writing a 5,000 word paper on Egypt. And that's when I said, and wait a minute, I'm a retired journalist and and songwriter, and I have a very strong opinion when it comes to plagiarism. Is that AI pulling somebody else's work out of the ether and putting it on my screen, or isn't? He said, no, it isn't. It's gathering information about Egypt, and it's writing me a 5,000 word paper. And he said, this AI is not very popular with universities, although it was developed by. And before he could finish that sentence, I was saying, that would make me really mad if I were a college professor, an associate professor, a teacher, because you did not just write that 5,000 word paper on Egypt. Your AI did. And he goes, that's exactly why universities aren't very happy about it. Yeah, I wanted to know if it was copying somebody's work, Mohawk Mom, because I don't plagiarize. And I have very strong, back in the days of Napster pirating, I was wound up tighter than an 8-day clock. You don't take my intellectual property and act like it's yours. You can use it, but you need to tell people, you didn't write that. So when I had that idea, when I was seeing that coming up on my screen, I just wanted to be sure. And he was like, this is real AI. It's going to interact with you. And so I was like, okay. And the reason he wanted me to have it is because of the discussion we were having about summer wells. Before he said, I'm going to put this in your computer. He's streaming a stream of a restream copy. I don't know, is it? But, yeah, Mohawk Mom. Well, since it's my channel, I feel comfortable saying it right out. It is cheating. To use it for that. And that's when we had the further discussion on the thing that you guys have heard me say a number of times. And I mean it, and I'll mean it till the day I can't talk no more. It isn't the tool. It's the hands of the person using it. So what I would use it for okay, for instance, to keep it simple, I'm not going to do it right now. I'm working with too much to, but let me see if I can at least, let's see, what's it called? I'm almost scared to touch anything. I don't want to boot myself again. Before we do our next live, I'll be ready to tell you what it is. Because I've got the shortcut is on here. All right, I'm going to risk it. If it goes down, if the live goes down, we'll just call it an end to the test. But let me see if I can tell you what it's called. I'm slow navigating, honeys. Give me a second. Chat GPT. No spaces. Chat, CHAT, upper, capital C, lowercase HAT, uppercase G as in George, P as in Paul, T as in Tom. Chat GPT. And it is illegal for you to have it. So we'll look at that another time. But what I would use it for, maybe, yeah, K crochet. Like I said, on anything, it's like when I sing y'all out of here, I'm covering someone else's material because I'm not monetized. They won't get what are called mechanical royalties, which are, there are different kinds of royalties. Okay, you got performance royalties, mechanical royalties, broadcast royalties. I know this. I used to own a publishing company. Yeah, I know. Music publishing, BMI. Okay. This would be if I'm on a live stream and I sing to you, it would be performance royalties. If I pre-record and I sing to you, it would be mechanical royalties. Because I'm not monetized, whoever wrote that song and holds the copyright, the publishers, the songwriter, are getting not a single penny off of me singing their song. But that's okay with them because I'm not making any money off of it. Okay? If this channel were to ever become monetized, which it won't, but if it ever was, every single thing I've ever done on this channel that has a copyright claim over music, they would go all the way back through every single video I've ever done, and they would rightfully receive performance and or mechanical royalties. So that was a kind of a serious answer to a funny question. Restream of a stream of a stream of a stream. When it comes to YouTube, always go to the trusty terms of service. And while I'm on that note, before we say good night, if you or anybody you know has a YouTube channel and they either upload or live stream content and they have not read the contract they agreed to, which is commonly referred to as TOS, terms of service, would you please, if you're a creator, bring up, would you fucking read your terms of service? And if you're not a creator, but you are associated with one or know one, would you tell them to read their fucking terms of service, please? Because there'd be a bunch of people. All right, not a bunch. Some, a few, several, who just, oh, I'm going to strike them. I'm going to strike them. They use my content. Fuck you. Read your terms of service. Learn something. If you're going to be on here, you might as well know what you agreed to with YouTube. And it's a legally binding contract. The Fair Use Act of 1976 gives any creator on this platform within certain parameters to use anybody's content. Meh. And the people that I've been hearing scuttlebutt about, a bunch of nincompoop canards living on a farm, which I got nothing against farms. I was raised on a farm until I was 6 years old. Got a lot of farmers in my family. I love farming. Coming up against good people like angels. You better learn what terms of service and fair use is, or go ahead and waste your damn time. The other thing I wish y'all would quit doing is putting out misinformation in regards to Summer Moon Utah Rose. Didn't mean to go there. Sorry, this is a test. This is only a test. If this were a real emergency, you would be directed to your emergency broadcast system before Lip Lock No More blows a gasket on a testing. Y'all, I got a high tolerance level for a shitload of stuff. I can even tolerate stupidity. But ignorance, there is no excuse. Because ignorance is nothing more than lack of knowledge. And in this particular case, if you don't know what is in the contract you signed with YouTube in regards to terms of service and the Fair Use Act of 1976, then you're ignorant. There's no excuse for it. All you have to do is read and understand. And if you can't understand it, what the fuck are you doing on YouTube? Well, I wonder that anyway. Or to make you feel like you're somebody because you and your gang over there, and you know who you are. I doubt you'll ever see this. Like I fucking care. As I said, I can tolerate stupidity, but I will not tolerate ignorance. And the cow lady is ignorant. Or maybe she's just... All righty. So we've done lighting. We know we have audio. We know what everything's going to look like. I'll make maybe some less vibrant color choices and try not to move in and out so much. Thanks, guys, for coming over, just for basically for nothing. To help me out. You're helping me. And I'm sure there are other things you could be doing with your time. So, Annie, I don't do them anymore, honey, but I sure enough did when I was younger. I have MS now, too. So there's some things when you age that but I've certainly had plenty. And I don't know if you mean fried and dipped in ranch dressing or if you mean psilocybin, but either way, been there, done it. Oh, yeah, Annie, we're looking at it. We've got Windows 10 running and the new webcam, which has made the lighting that was insufficient before, perhaps a little too efficient. Don B was saying, that was maybe bleeding out a little bit. But we usually are here in the daytime. So I'm not going to sing y'all out. I'm not going to do the traditional, you know, thing to tell you goodbye. I don't want to risk waking Bob up anymore, and I want to go watch Trevor's live. I'll get a hold of. I'm going to have to figure out this thing. I want to be able to screen share audio, video without buffering, and for you to hear it. There's got to be a way to do there's a way to do it. I see people do it. All right, darlings. It's 11, almost 11 p.m. for me here in Arkansas. So I know for some of you, like AC, some of you are in Eastern time zone. Some of you, it's just now getting to be 9. But after doing a 2-hour live today and a lot of talking in between, we also did a video for Furry Felines, putting that cat tower together. So I'm getting a little gruff here. Our next live stream will be part 6, I think part 6, The Elephant in the Room, continuing our exploration of the 2011. Unfortunately, it's an older study, but it's the best I could find. The study that was done by the TBI, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, in cooperation with Vanderbilt Peabody College. The impact of human trafficking on children and youth in Tennessee. And we will most likely, if I have a voice tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow. If I'm too hoarse, then I'll either do a community post or let you guys know that I'm too hoarse to go live because it's reading. Hi, Valerie. Jody Ann, thank you. Thank you for subbing. Really sorry if I've missed anybody. Just like I don't know how to pronounce Zoops. Gymnastics 101. I think I may have missed you, honey. Jacopa Channel. Thank you for being here. Okay, babies. I think that Pauline, I think I missed you, honey, if you're still here. Ashley. And Ashley caught a live stream that was just a... Yeah. All right. So, I love you guys. I hope you have a good evening, a good day, whatever hemisphere you are in. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. It's free. While at the same time, remembering what the good book tells us. Do not cast your pearls amongst swine. I love you guys. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I'm going to go watch Tress. Love you. Bye-bye. And thank you again. Thank you, everybody. All right. End the broadcast. Love you. Good night.